So I've done a video previously about using a serial cable and some software called GhostLink to transfer files from PC to Atari ST. But the GhostLink software is super old and it doesn't even run under modern Windows anymore. You have to use an ancient PC or something like DOSBox, a DOS emulator, to run it. And on top of that, the setup is really fiddly. So I've been looking for a better solution, and I came across the idea of using something called ZModem. ZModem is a file transfer protocol that was developed back in the mid-80s specifically to solve the problem of robust file transfer, and it's not ST specific, but there are implementations for the ST and implementations for the PC, meaning we can use it to transfer files back and forth between the two systems. So how do we do it? Well, number one, you need to get your PC on your ST hooked together via serial cable. I've already done this before, and I'll link to another video in the comments to show you how to do this too. Number two, you need some ZModem software. So for the PC, I've downloaded and installed something called Tera Term, which is an open source terminal emulator which just happens to support ZModem. For the ST, I've downloaded a program called XYZ, which is a small program that, amongst other things, also allows you to do ZModem file transfer. Again, I'll put download links for both of these below. Lastly, you need some software to actually transfer down the serial cable. So in here, I've got a small demo that I've downloaded. This is the file that I'm going to transfer using ZModem along the serial cable from PC to ST. So great, we've got everything downloaded. Next up, we need to transfer this XYZ program across to the Atari ST. Unfortunately, we need it there first before we can do any kind of transfer over the serial cable, and I'm going to use floppy disk to do that. So I'll grab XYZ and I'll copy it across to a pre-prepared floppy. So if I go A drive here, and I just drag this across, done. So there is a bit of an art to doing this. So I'll link to a previous video on how to transfer files from PC to ST using floppy disk. There's some formatting concerns, so I'll add that link below too. But the copy's done, so I'm going to take the disk out and pop it into the ST, which I have running up here in the top corner. So there we go, in the ST. Let's check the floppy disk and make sure that the file's there. Yep, XYZ. So I'll double click it to start. No parameters required. Press OK. And it's running. ZModem file transfer. So the next thing, I'll head back to the PC and I'll load up Tera Term. So I'll double click here. And the first thing it does is it asks me to pick a connection. So I pick serial, which I already have connected, and it's auto-detected the serial ports available on my PC, and it's detected COM3 USB serial ports, and that's right, that's the one I've got plugged between the PC and the ST, so I'll press OK. Next thing I need to do is I need to set some serial port settings. So I'll go to Setup, Serial Port, and I'll check the baud rate here. So it's 9,600 bits per second. You can get away with slightly higher if you use software on your ST to configure the serial port to run a bit faster. But I'm going to leave it at 9,600 and press OK. And then the next thing is I need to transfer my file. So I'll go to File, Transfer, ZModem, and Send. And then I'll pick the file to transfer. So this is my demo program that I want to transfer. Press OK. and you can see that it says receiving file over here on the ST, and it says transferring file over here on the PC. So it's got a progress bar, shows you how the transfer is going. And in a little moment it's going to complete. Yeah, that's done. So it's opened up the disk drive here on my that it saved the file to, and here's my file, demo.prg. So let's check that it's intact. I'm going to double click this. Yeah, that looks really good. So that's it, a successful file transfer, and I'll leave you to watch the demo for a little while and leave any questions in the comments below. Thank you very much.